Hey everyone, Coty here, and I wanted to thank you for 4,000 subscribers. I literally couldn't have done it without you. And just considering that about this time in August of last year, 2019, I had just barely hit 1,000. So, we've kind of four times, I guess, in that time, and I didn't expect that. So I'm very grateful. And, I wanted to do a mini Pollock style painting today because I think that this is probably more realistic for a lot of people. Plus, I happen to have like a small canvas on hand. So I thought that that might be a fun and kind of easy way to show you a Pollock style painting without taking up a whole lot of time. So anyway, thanks again for 4,000 subscribers. Appreciate it. And we'll head over to the table. So what we're going to do today, just so you know, is we're going to be doing a Pollock style painting. We're first going to paint the background in here in the garage. We're going to be using black and silver to kind of make a really shiny like background. So we're going to do a black and silver background, and then once we have that, we're going to take the painting outside and we're going to paint our actual, we're going to do our action painting, and we're going to do white, gold, and red. So I think it's going to look very cool. We're done, and I'll talk about the tools we're going to use today once we head over to the table. So let's head over to the table and we'll start painting that background. All right, everyone. Today's video is brought to you by coffee. So let's get energized. All right, so I'm going to set that aside so I don't spill it, as I tend to often do. And let's go ahead and start with our background. So like I said, we're going to be doing some silver and some black. So we're going to be kind of filling this in here and just little kind of pockets of it. I think there and there. And that should be enough paint for now. Now we'll do our black. Now it's going to be mostly black just because we want like a really dark background to kind of make the other colors kind of pop here. And let's see if we can kind of make it look good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spread our paints. Actually, I do need a little bit more of the black, so let's go ahead and just kind of maybe put some more there, and there, and there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and spread our paint out. Okay, so I think we got a nice cool looking background here. And just kind of touch up the edges. Okay, cool. I actually think that background looks pretty good. So let's take a look real quick. All right, so we got a nice silver and black background. I think it looks pretty good, and I think with the Pollock style paintings on there, it's gonna look pretty good. So we've got that. Let's briefly talk about what tools I'll be using today. Sorry, cord. Okay, so the tools I'll be using are these three. So I'll be using an old paintbrush that has like a hardened top. And it's kind of curved, and you can see that I've used it for paint before. So we'll be using this paintbrush, this old beat up paintbrush. We'll be using a rubber spatula. So if you've never seen them look like this, it's just like one piece instead of like the piece and then the flat rubber top. So I like these ones because they're thicker, so I can kind of snap them a little better. And then we'll be using a paint stick, which is my kind of go-to for doing Pollock style paintings, because you kind of get a lot of control on it, and you can put a lot of paint on there because you can dip it pretty far and then just flick it. So it gives you a lot of paint. So that's what I'll be using. So we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna go ahead and take this outside so it can dry a little faster. And I'm going to prep the next colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix them and open them. And so when you see it again, it'll already be facing outside, ready to paint. So let me go do that and I'll come back.
This is a homage beat.
Okay, so I'm done. It's a little windy, so I hope the wind isn't too bad. Basically, it's done. I wasn't going to add any black to it, but the black helped balance it out, so that's why I did. Overall, I was pretty happy with it. The red was too thick, and that's why I switched to the paint stick, because it wasn't giving me kind of the lines that I wanted. It just kept giving me a bunch of little dots, which I didn't want. So I had to switch to a bigger tool to kind of flick it to get the lines that I wanted. Overall, pretty happy with it. I do like it. There's a lot of space around the edges. There's the focus in the middle. So overall, I think it's pretty good. I didn't want to overwhelm it. I wanted you to be able to see some of the background, but also see the line work as well. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.